Deuteronomy.
Welcome.
Chapter Flamery.
Welcome.
Everybody got a Tomary.
Those are words made up approximately 15 minutes ago.
Yep.
If you haven't realized that, you are now tuned in to the Man Up Show.
What's going on?
I'm doing my life.
Yes.
You have glasses on. That is weird to me.
Yes.
That's weird to me. But you know what? I'm not going to say anything. You
Okay.
are your own man.
Okay.
You do your own thing.
Okay.
We're like
This
two,
is
two different pods of peas.
But
right now.
the glasses are specific because we're calling out things that we think are ridiculous.
Things that are ridiculous.
Annoying things.
Of course.
And in order for me to kind of go through and talk about stuff that's ridiculous,
Yeah.
I think it's important for me to showcase what I'm talking about.
Okay, I would love to see what that is.
So the first one is people that wear shades indoors.
Shades indoors.
Which is
Shades
ridiculous
indoors.
because if shades, the meaning of shades is to dim lighting.
Okay.
Right? So that's outdoors. Not the indoor lighting.
But
the
what
sun.
about if your house is made out of glass and it's a sun?
Then you have the right to wear shades.
You have right. So there is a time when they're good.
Absolutely.
What if you
old
are
people with the blackout shades?
Oh, they need them.
They need them. If you have glass house.
How dark should blackout shades be? Like really just blackout?
Those old people ones?
Yeah.
The old people ones
That go over top of glasses?
Yeah, they don't. It's just black.
Okay.
Like it's literally like just black.
That seems it defeats the purpose of being able to do stuff and wear the shades.
Well, that's what it is.
What about, remember the blue blockers? The commercial that made the blue blockers? You don't remember the late night? And you put them on, people would always be like, I really, my glasses are all right. I mean, I paid $6.90 for them. They're all right. Can I try those $20 pairs of blue blockers? They put them on, they're like,
I forgot about blue blockers. Blue blockers were dope.
That's how long they would be out.
Have you seen those new ones that are like, if you put them on, they have the American flag? Like they have an eagle?
No, stop it.
It's like,
you see
these
the
are the
eagle?
same. Yeah, these are the same glasses that people
you don't
wear.
see the eagle, but yes, the military ones.
Yeah.
These are the ones that wear in combat.
Yeah, they're like, these are the ones you wear in combat. But if you're ever in combat, what are you going to wear?
But that's
Ray-Bans?
I think that's one of the issues that we have. Like, we want to sell people the feeling that they're in the military, but then when they go and want to act like the military, when they're not in the military,
can't be in the military because they're not trained to be in the military.
You shouldn't be,
right?
But you can buy all the stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, listen, this is the Man Up Show. I go by the name of ThatmanCoke. This is my partner in crime.
I have a PhD in doctorate.
Doctorate, MD the doctor.
Yeah.
And we're here to enlighten you on issues that take place in society and also to help you increase your knowledge
of everything.
So
people who have watched...
Providing support.
You're right. Support. Providing...
Guidance.
A lot of guidance. We give you things... Let's talk about people who may be single looking to meet other people.
Yeah,
we give
that's
you
what we do.
Topics to work on, and you can spark a conversation.
So that's why people ask,
love,
what is the Man Up Show
spark
about?
romance. I like over-talking.
The Man Up Show is really about us providing all the vast knowledge we have to everybody.
It's not just
for them.
We only say man up because we think of woman and regular men.
Yeah.
And manimals.
Manimals, right? But mostly men and women. Right. Okay, so we have some great topics today. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too.
We're going to talk...
What are you excited about? You're excited about this show?
I'm excited about the show.
Okay.
What are you excited about?
I am too.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about being excited about other stuff.
Just being excited. And
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm happy.
You know what? Life is good.
Life is good. I can't
really
complain. I can't complain.
So, but we can be annoyed.
We will complain a little bit.
But we can be annoyed.
Yes, we can be annoyed. And also, one of the big things that I want to start off with before we go into the actual topics
before we get
of the
into
show
some real stuff
is, I don't know if everybody's aware of this, but the divorce rate is pretty high. Whew. I think it's at 67%.
I think 67. Actually, the last time I checked, because you know I like to use the internet a lot.
Yeah, you are.
And I like to make phone calls. People research as phone calls anymore.
A lot of people for information.
So for the divorce thing that we're about to talk about, I called 81 couples.
81.
Yeah.
So one of the things that people don't understand about you, and let me explain, is that
let them know.
MD is very much into
I'm a researcher.
Researching.
Yeah.
Right? So you research.
I do a lot of research.
Qualitative research, quantitative research.
Yeah.
You do multiple different research.
Like, all topics.
Yeah.
Ask me a question.
You've got what is the first hip hop album ever made?
I researched that.
Okay.
The album name is called glass eye.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
How are you gonna argue that, right?
You can't.
Okay, so let me ask you. You surveyed 81 people.
81 people
on divorce.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, one thing that people think is that divorce, which is hard.
It's not
anybody
easy.
that
so
is,
yes, we're not taking this
lightly.
Going
through a divorce right now.
It's not a light thing to take. It's not.
You know,
maybe Jesus says,
take your time, walk through this.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell people, I'm trying to explain to people because there's a lot of false information out there.
There is so much. What do you call that?
Fake news.
And who coined that phrase?
I think it was the Dalai Lama.
You're correct. Continue.
So, there's a lot of fake news going out there. People are like, hey, you know, this is what happened. Yeah. This is why people get divorced. But I'm going to tell you some of the top reasons why people get divorced. You know
the top reasons. I would like to hear
the top 3 reasons why people get divorced.
Number 1.
Okay. Number 1. Mm-hmm. Toilet paper.
My gosh.
Okay.
You are correct.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
And simply, which way you put the roll of the toilet paper. Is it rolling from the top down or from the bottom up? Well, I guess you pull it like this, bottom down.
Okay, so
coming from the top or coming from the bottom?
Stop. Let me just. I need to look at this. So it's either I'm pulling it like this.
Yeah, you're either pulling,
or I'm pulling it like this.
Yeah, because you have to pull like, or I guess you can go like this, but the roll coming from the bottom.
Okay.
Right.
I'm pulling down. So it's coming
Everybody
over.
that knows about toilet paper knows what I'm talking about.
So it's coming over as opposed to coming from under.
Yes,
okay.
that's it.
Who puts it from under?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
one
of the
keys. Who does that?
There's people that do that.
No, they.
So what I want.
Have you met who's this person you know? People who do this.
Well, listen. When we post this and people see, people who put it under, please talk about it.
You are going the natural sense of gravity when you're pulling up to pull the paper.
I don't know why anybody would go under to pull it because now you have to go it doesn't make any sense. But again though, how long can someone in a marriage deal with that? Every time I go to the bathroom, you've rolled it the wrong way.
And that's a great question you asked. How long can someone deal with that? I did research on that.
Okay.
The average time right now, based on the Americana Science of Divorce papers.
Americana Science of Divorce papers.
It's
Americana or Americano?
It's a combination of Canadian and American.
Okay, fair enough.
And it's
so this is only North American divorce.
Or is it North American? Okay. It said approximately 2 years, 8 months.
2 years, 8 months, and that's where it makes sense. The divorce rate.
Yeah.
So what I would say is that that's one of the number 1 reasons of divorce.
Number 1.
And included in that is the level of where the toilet paper roll is.
Yeah.
Prior to replacement, you can't have the toilet paper roll only be able to have 2 pulls.
Yeah. And it's done?
And you left it there.
But you mean 2 full pulls or 2 squares?
2 pulls, short or full. Long or long.
So you're like a 2, and then it's just rolling.
So let's say anywhere between my shoulder and your end shoulder, 2 of those is still not enough. You do not know the situation
you mean left. Going you mean left. I said you meant each time you go.
No.
So that's not for one use.
No,
that's for multiple
use,
but that's enough.
Yeah,
that's
you
enough
go to sit down to go to the bathroom, and then you only have 2 of those pulls.
Because I was confused. I said
and there's nothing else around to grab.
Each time you go, you're using that much toilet paper.
Replacement of the toilet paper roll, and when you need to replace it. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, those are key things.
Yeah.
Next thing that is driving.
So that's both of the 2 top things are.
Well, that's not 2. That's just 1.
Oh, that's 1.
That's just toilet paper.
Okay, that's
toilet paper is one of the key reasons.
So we're going to number 2.
Number 2 is gluten free. Okay, gluten free. Now I'm
getting upset thinking about the gluten free thing.
Here's the problem with gluten free.
Yeah.
You meet someone, you're out with them, you're going out, you get married, and all of a sudden, now this person is gluten free. Or they only have gluten-free stuff, or they're vegan, and there are all these different things. Mm-hmm. Now the food, the groceries, and everything that's being brought into the house is mixed up. So now your bill has gone double because now you have gluten-free groceries.
Yeah, everything you buy is you have to buy a gluten-free equivalent. That needs to be gluten-free.
First of all, I got to be honest.
Yes.
I didn't even know what gluten was like 2 months ago.
We didn't know. Okay. You know what? You're behind.
Okay.
Because it's been the thing for maybe 6 or 7
years. Here's the thing.
Heavy.
I pretend that I know. So people are like, I'm gluten free. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I don't know what that is.
You're right.
Right? Or vegan. I don't know what vegan is.
You've heard it, though.
Yeah, but vegan is apparently like nothing.
Yeah, you're focusing on vegetables pretty much.
Okay,
right?
so what I'm saying now is that you have a vegan person now that you're married to,
yeah,
or a gluten-free person,
yeah,
right? And like big up to everybody that's gluten-free.
Big ups,
right?
Big ups.
But listen, I think we need to get to a world where like you marry a gluten-free for gluten-free.
So you think gluten-free should be together?
Yes.
So it's
Absolutely.
one product in the home.
One product in the home.
But you can be.
We're trying to simplify grocery.
But
shopping.
you can be a non-gluten allergy person and eat gluten-free stuff.
You would never do that. Why would you?
You are correct.
Why would anybody that can eat gluten start eating not gluten?
That's true. That makes sense.
Right?
Gluten is delicious.
It's fantastic.
I don't know what the exact.
It's like MSG.
It's true.
Right? Like, why would anybody that likes MSG? I would never want someone to take MSG out of my food.
It's true.
Put it back in.
Put it back in. You're right. I don't know what gluten actually tastes like, but I feel like gluten food tastes delicious though.
Gluten-free food?
No,
gluten-free. No, gluten food
extra
is fantastic.
food is delicious.
Gluten food is fantastic.
Gluten-free, I don't think it's as delicious.
It seems like cardboard, right? Now, again, I'm not trying to knock the gluten-free people.
You're not.
I'm just saying that you went into the marriage not being gluten-free.
Listen.
And now you're gluten-free. So how is that going to work?
Not
okay, so that's the second reason for it.
Second reason. So we got toilet paper, rolling and left.
Yeah.
How much left?
Yeah.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
To bring gluten-free into the relationship.
100%.
Okay. Third
reason for divorces from the statistics that we've pulled, based on my knowledge, is Netflix.
I like Netflix.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you why Netflix is a problem.
Okay.
Okay? Because before...
But you watch Netflix. Let's be on the same page here.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I will hook up...
Because I don't want any opportunity for this to get my Netflix revoked.
No, listen, let me tell you something.
Speak to the people.
I'm on Netflix this morning. I'll watch Netflix all the time.
I think this might be on TV as we speak.
We were trying to get this podcast on Netflix.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that because of Netflix, what happened is that you never actually watch movies with your wife or husband. Because you spend the majority of the time looking for a movie to watch on Netflix.
There's choices.
Before you had Netflix, you went to Blockbuster.
And we took a long time there too.
Yeah, but once you got that movie, you knew you were getting home.
You were watching that
Boom,
movie.
that was the movie. That's what you were watching.
I understand that.
Now it's like, okay, so you spend an hour and a half trying to figure out what movie to watch. And there's a billion movies on to watch. Netflix itself is responsible for like at least 30% of the divorces that are happening.
I feel that it's a bit of a stretch. The Americana research does not show that.
Well,
because I'm gonna back you up a little bit.
Okay, all right.
As you know, I was an employee of Blockbuster.
You pushed Blockbuster.
I was in the street. I was probably the top 10 percentile of Blockbuster. 100%.
If there was a salesman that you wanted to run into in Blockbuster, it was this kid. It was this kid.
So
he would hook you up.
I saw the same kind of things. Okay. I would see a couple go to the shelves, looking, and I just always saw a man defeated.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, hey, how about this one? It just came out the actual one. No. Rosie said that this one is good. And he'd be like...
But the difference is that there was only a certain amount of those movies.
But you can get two of them.
Right, but then when you went to the wall, there was only 20 copies. So you rushed into Netflix. People used to leave work early to get inside, not Netflix or Blockbuster, to grab your movie. People used to call. That was your watch.
I remember that call. But hey, me and Steve, put that one aside.
Now, quite
Steve, you only do it for half an hour. You know that, Steve.
Quite frankly, people think that Blockbuster went wrong because they didn't go online, right? But that's not the reason.
Well, it kind of was the reason.
Well, let me explain to you what people don't understand.
That's fair.
When you start to do a little bit more research,
I'm a listener.
You'll see is that they didn't have that back room. They didn't have that back room, right? Like the back room where you get the other movies inside that, right? That little isolated room.
A Blockbuster that I worked in.
They didn't have that.
No.
And they put the back room. Now that skyrockets your
sales.
But who
goes to those rooms anymore?
Oh, you
think people
You ever went to like some of those other movie stores and like they had a back room?
Like what was the other one? Jumbo Video?
I don't think they had that. Did they have that Triple X back room?
Rogers had
the Triple X back room.
I
think you see those people coming in.
I
was so ashamed coming out of the back room.
I don't think we had that. I think it was just there's stores that had the back room videos everywhere.
No, there were some video stores that had like the video store, and then like if you wanted the good stuff, you go to the other room. Now the thing is that what you would do is like you pretend that you're looking at some of the regular movies and then just kind of like do a back.
So you're like, oh look, right? Castaway. The piano.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this space?
Yeah. Oh, what's this? I never knew what this is.
I know that movie.
So, anyways, those are my top 3 reasons for.
You know what? Those are. I'm gonna take that research that you've done, which I feel like is not as good as mine, but I will take it back and see what Americana.
But let me ask you, would you get a divorce if based on those 3 things?
The answer is no.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No.
So you would put up with the toilet
paper? You know what? I'd bring my own.
What do you mean you bring your own? So every time you go to the bathroom, you're bringing a roll of toilet paper?
Well, I think if the person, okay, it depends. If they keep on leaving at the last sheets,
yeah,
then I'm bringing my own, and I'm letting them right now.
So every time you go to the bathroom in your house, you're bringing your own?
I'm hiding it someplace in there.
I don't think that's
Number 2, so, and for me, like, listen.
Yeah.
If I think maybe you need to have 2 double roll holders. That would change things.
That's true. That could be a good business idea, actually.
Yeah. And I think Netflix, the problem with the Netflix looking for movies all the time.
So you would get a divorce because of that?
No. What I would do is, I think I would try to plan that out. I'd be like, listen,
okay.
let's watch this through the end. But the problem is nowadays
is you. That's you.
That is
and
me.
What was the second one was gluten.
Oh, that one.
You have to double buy groceries.
That one is a pusher. That's a bit of a
because you're a man that likes specific foods in your house.
I like all foods in my house.
Yeah, you don't want just grain.
I don't want to be told.
Like if your wife came home and she's like, "Look, I'm gluten free now, and like I have great stuff," and you look and it's just like grain. I'm
like, but if I said, "Listen, that's great for you," but if you're doing, I have this, but I'm removing this from the house.
But that's what happens.
Then I'm like, listen,
because
I'm understanding and supportive.
It's like a vegetarian. Vegetarians don't want to go into the meat section.
Don't go. I'll go. That's my job. But if you start replacing my thing, of one time, I'm like, oh, nice. Because you know what is not delicious? Turkey bacon.
No, it's not. It's dry, and I don't like fake stuff. Just eat the real thing.
But don't call it bacon.
People say like, oh my gosh, this veggie burger tastes just like hamburger. That's not a thing, right?
No. Don't call it that anymore. I think it needs a new name because bacon is because it comes from a pig, I believe. So you don't call it turkey. Call it skinny turkey slice.
It's called turkey.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, that's my.
You know what? I understand what you're saying. I can understand where you're going with this. Let us know if you support.
Let us know, and also please tell us about the toilet paper rolls. If you are, which way you
down or up?
All right.
Are you down or up?
Down or up?
Boom. We use a lot. Like if you use 2 lengths, that's a lot.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's a lot of toilet paper. Can you imagine that? All right, one shot.